You know, I sat here for roughly 3 minutes just staring at this title, trying to even come up with a solid intro on this one here. Guys, I can't. I'm lost. I don't even know what to do with this, bro. So let's just go ahead and read the title. I'm trying to make it through it, guys. Could the U.S. have won independence without the 2009 Dodge Challenger? You know, guys. All right. 1775 to 1783, the Revolutionary War, guys. The 2009 Dodge Challenger. Where do we, guys? Let's just go ahead and jump into this immediately. I don't know what you guys send me sometimes, but either way, just a suggestion via Discord, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's just see where this takes us.
As George Washington sat revving his V6 250 horsepower engine after
not the V6
literally driving circles around the British Army at Yorktown, he would spit out a sentence to Lord Cornwallis that would thrive through the remainder of America's existence. Stay strapped or get clapped. Hi, I'm Doc Udubbery, the passenger side chair historian, and today we are going to be looking into the American fight for independence.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
We are going to be looking into the American fight for independence, and that fight's dependence on the most important car in Western history. And no, I don't mean this kind of car history, although we do cover that kind of car history on this channel as well. George Washington is perhaps best known
Oh, bro, you guys gotta send me more. I'm intrigued.
for having fake teeth and a questionable moral
They're made out of wood and the random teeth pulled from the people that he owned.
character. But did you know he also helped found the United States and even served as its first president?
Right.
Named after the city of Washington, D.C., George Washington was not only a 6-foot dude
He was not named after
making six figures, but he was also one of the few people in America who saved for retirement and owned an automobile.
Okay.
George Washington was the proud owner of a 2009 Dodge Challenger with off-roading capabilities and a 3.5-liter engine. Naturally, being a significant historical artifact, this muscle car has made several appearances on Pawn Stars. When George Washington wasn't busy starting multinational global conflicts that would last for a minimum of 7 years, he would do some car-related heists, spend time with his family, and wait for the day his country needed him. That day would come in the mid-1770s when the Continental Breakfast Club called up George Washington to defend the United States from paying its fair share in taxes. George took up the call to arms, driving his Dodge Challenger to New England, where he would take command of the U.S. Army and fight the British IRS. By all accounts, George Washington was an unconventional military leader, to say the least. While his British adversaries preferred volley fire and marching in lines, Washington preferred to use his Dodge Challenger to either screen for a withdrawal or an attack. When it came to breaking the British naval blockade at Boston, George was able to halt cannons from Fort Ticonderoga to Massachusetts in record time, using nothing but his Dodge Challenger. With his Challenger, he could quickly move troops, messages, conduct flanking
Bro, that's a 300C.
maneuvers, and even do a couple Grubhub runs to help finance the war effort. Every time it appeared the Continental Army would be destroyed by the better equipped and trained British Army, Washington would use his Dodge Challenger to conduct an orderly Uber retreat, keeping his army from being destroyed. Eventually, this tactic would wear down the British so much that they finally relented and granted America independence, a decision that would eventually cost them trillions of dollars. And that, my friends, is exactly how America came to be. Now, for those of you looking to judge George Washington for driving a gas-powered car, keep in mind he was a product of his era, and electric cars had yet to be invented.
And they sound like trash.
A shout out to my patrons for selecting this video for the month.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's... The story... I can't, like, fully back it. And I cannot say that this is 100% historically accurate. Okay? A lot of it is factual. Absolutely. Just coming from, like, an absolute nerd of U.S. history and world history, I can tell you that a lot of this is absolutely factual. Except for, a couple of the things that were said. Let's just leave it at that, guys. I do think that this is probably a very good way to teach, though, right? Because now you have someone intrigued. I wouldn't honestly tell someone to go and kind of look up a 1775 built 2009 Dodge Challenger. Genius, bro. This is completely genius. Just understand that. But I'm not going to tell you to go look it up. It's not going to be in any museums, bro. Right? Okay, listen, please enlighten me. Help educate me on the ways of the 2009 Dodge Challenger, guys. All right, so send me more that I can actually, encounter from him, guys. Please. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.